There's like that sign out front of our school that's like 50% of the jobs are going to be taken over by robots in like 20 years.
What do you think about that?
It's a bit scary. Like, I want to be a dentist, so I don't know how comfortable I'd feel about having a robot with a knife in my mouth, so yeah.
Welcome to Generation AI.
Rather than me say, hey, don't use ChatGPT or don't use AI, I want you to use AI.
For these students at St Paul's Anglican School in Brisbane, artificial intelligence has just become part of their daily lessons.
It's a transformational shift in the way we educate young people, and it has to be if we're going to give our young people the skills that they need to actually thrive in a different world.
There's lots of rumours that it can write your assignments and do all this kind of stuff, but...
When you think about AI, why is it key for these kids?
The kids are actually going to grow up in a world and enter a world that's dominated by AI and robotics.
Paul Browning is the headmaster at St Paul's. At the start of the 2023 school year, he announced that AI would be used as a teaching aid.
Pose it to ChatGPT, see what kind of questions can come up from that.
The commentary always has been for the last couple of decades that education has to change. It was built for an industrial era. Well, we're moving into a time now, a period of change like none other seen in human history, driven by AI.
So not only is AI able to answer questions, it's able to ask good questions too.
The challenge for the teachers here is making AI work for them.
So have any of you got any questions that you'd like me to pose to the AI now?
How do we actually embrace that and bring that into the classroom to benefit learning? Rather than being frightened about it and shutting it away, closing the door on it, how do we actually enhance the learning experience using these sorts of technologies? Because really, the reality is it could replace teachers.
How often do you go back?
So what do the kids think of an AI-enhanced education?
Using it in a school sense, I think, is important in understanding it, because if we know that it's going to be the future, then we'd rather go into a world where we understand it and know how to use it, which will benefit us, rather than being scared of it and not being taught anything about it.
And as for the temptation to let AI do your homework, write the essays, and do all the hard thinking.
Are there kids out there who use ChatGPT for assignments?
Yeah, there are.
Kids who are getting like 98% plagiarism on their English and stuff, and I was expecting to like get away with it, but I think...
Yeah, but they don't.
I think the important part is trying to learn like when you can and can't use it. So like, yes, like you can use it in the beginning to get those prompts, but then learning to like use your critical thinking to like change it and like make it your own personalised writing.
Which brings us to this image, a beautiful sunrise shot, but it's a fake.
I was playing around with an AI image generator one day called Midjourney, and I realised that the quality of output you could get from those was as good as what I could take with a camera.
Early in 2023, AI presented photographer Jamie Van Leeuwen with a picture-perfect opportunity.
And I thought, okay, people need to realise how powerful the potential of this stuff is. So I thought, what's the best way to do that, to bring this to light? And I thought, let's shock people.
His AI creation was then entered into a photography contest.
This photo won. And it was the first photo AI image to win a photography contest. And then the criticism, the backlash started rolling in.
The hate.
The hate, because people were scared, and understandably. I mean, if someone's sitting at home miles away from a beach can just put in, beach shot award winner in a minute, 2 minutes, and create something that is as good as a real image, it is scary to think about.
AI created it by taking an infinite number of pixels from an infinite number of photos that were found online. Jamie called the image the most stolen photograph.
This is actually a dangerous point in society where we don't know what is real and what is fake.
100%. I mean, I came clean straight away. I gave the cash prize back. I said, look, guys, this was an AI image. And I did it more so, the experiment was more so to show people what we are capable of now. So people can start to wrestle with these big ideas, the huge ideas, of trust, of can we believe what we're seeing?
People say, am I afraid of AI? I say, I'm not afraid of AI, I'm afraid of HS. And they say, well, you know, what's HS? HS is human stupidity. It's the dumb things people will do with powerful tools. So we do need rules, we do need regulations, we do need a framework around these kind of technologies. Now is the time to be doing that, because I don't actually think we're at a dangerous point yet.
Thank you very much.
These are uncertain times in the world of AI, a technology that we've long taken for granted is now evolving at breakneck speed, and it's only going to accelerate, leaving most to agree we must step carefully.
It's all the real thing. Even technologists are saying you've got to have a circuit breaker with automated decision making if it's not working in the way that it's supposed to be able to intervene in the software and stop that and reset it.
A kill switch. There needs a kill switch.
Effectively. So, you know, that type of thing's being thought through.
If all of this seems too much, perhaps the solution is simply to turn the machines off.
Often I get people asking me, oh, but it must have an off switch. No, it doesn't. Okay, if you know, AI in itself is self-replicating, it's distributed everywhere, and our economies are dependent on it already. The challenge that's facing humanity in the age of the rise of artificial intelligence is not the machines. The challenge that's facing humanity is humans and how they are instructing AI to serve us.